Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike at TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Rockwood Roo 21DK hybrid travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around the unit, tell you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's talk about first arriving at the campsite. Before unhooking, you're going to want to look all the way around the unit. Make sure you have clearance for this slide to come out. Make sure that your water connections and electricity connections, which are both on your off camp side, are going to be able to reach the power and water hose. Again, make sure there's no branches up top that can touch or damage your unit in any way. Once you know that your unit's clear, you'll be able to open up your slides and your bunk ends. First thing you want to do after you unhook is level your unit. You do have a hand crank on the front of this one. Left for down, right for up. Recommend putting a level inside the entryway doorway or anywhere on the side of your unit. That way you know your unit's level. Once your unit's level, you're going to set down your stabilizing jacks. Now remember, these are stabilizing jacks, not leveling jacks. Make sure your unit's level first. Simply put this 3/4 inch jack on there, crank them down. Now I do recommend jack pads. Jack pads are going to keep your unit from sinking, and it's going to keep from damaging any black top that may be down there, hot tar on the black top. So run your stabilizing jacks down until your unit's stable. All four corners, just taunt. You don't want to lift it. Once your unit is all stable, you put down all four stabilizing jacks, one on each corner. Now we're going to want to hook up our water and electricity. Let's start with the electricity. In your slide storage will be your power cord. 30 amp power cord, which at the rear of the offside we'll plug in here. Twist this to tighten. At the other end is your 30 amp. Now, should you need to be plugged in somewhere that has 110 at home or whatnot, go ahead and put on this amperage reducer onto your 30. That's going to break you down to 110. Just remember, you can't run AC on 110, everything else will run. Next, we're going to hook up our electricity. Excuse me, electricity's hooked up. Now we're going to hook up the water. Take your water hose. First thing you want to do is put on this water pressure regulator. This is very important. This is going to reduce your water pressure down to 40 to 50 psi. You don't know what it's going to be coming out of the park pressure, so you hook this up so it's going to reduce the pressure and protect your lines from blowing out. Once you have your city water connect hooked up, don't turn on your water yet. You're going to come around to your campsite to your hot water heater. Before turning on water, make sure that your drain plug is plugged. Come back over to the other side, turn on your water. Once your water's on for a couple minutes, come back over here to your hot water pressure regulator. Simply pull on this, it's going to release the air. Once you see some water coming out, you know your tank is full and you're okay to light your hot water heater. Light that indoors by a couple different ways. I'll show you when we get there. Close the hot water heater up. Now, should you arrive somewhere that they do not have water at the site, or you want to go dry camping somewhere, you can go potable water. This is your potable water, just above your city water connect. In your potable water, you can fill that up before or at the campsite if they have water up front. When using this potable water, you use your water pump. Do not use your water pump if you're hooked up to city water. It serves no purpose. If you hook it up potable water, turn on your water pump. Down below both these connections is an antifreeze inlet. You'll bypass your hot water heater, put your antifreeze in the line here, saves you from having to winterize it. You can do it all yourself. We have our water hooked up, we have our electricity hooked up. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to deploy our slide. Inside the unit, right to the right of the doorway, is your panel. Now the first thing you want to do, right inside the doorway, underneath your fridge, is a battery disconnect. We're simply going to pull out on that, and that's going to turn on all your lights. Your batteries just came on. Recommend shutting that off when you go down the road. You can go ahead and individually shut off all these lights. But let's deploy your slide. One thing I do want you to check, make sure all drawers are closed. Your slide's not going to hit anything. You checked outside, it's not going to hit anything. So if you come here and press out, slide goes out. Once your slide is out, we're going to go back outside and look at the slide. First thing I like to check on my slide is my wiper. Now they do have wiper lubricant. Recommend getting some of that from our store and putting it in here. Make sure that comes all the way out. Again, check your other side. Your seal is all the way out. Always remember, have your slide all the way in or all the way out. Otherwise it'll leak. Alright, we've got our slide out. Everything's all clear. Water and electricity hooked up. Let's talk about a few more things on the outside of your trailer. Here's your battery. I'm hooked up to some power right now. Here is your propane tank. And your propane tank is a regulator. Lefty-loosey to open. Point this toward the tank you're using. You have a docking light. If you come in at night, you turn on this light, help you see up here. Coming around to your campsite, this is your furnace release that gets really hot, steer clear of it. And your portable table sets on this lip for a grill with your quick connect LP. Your hot water heater. Next to that, cable. And 110 hooked up with a TV mount, should you decide to put a TV out here. Low point drain right here. Your outdoor fridge, your outdoor speakers, and an outdoor scare light right by your door. Talk about the awning in a moment. Your spare tire with this cover. More storage in the back. You do have an outdoor shower. Cable and satellite hookup right above your power. And your sewage drain, which we'll talk about when we're leaving the campsite. Let's go around back to the front side of your trailer. And let's talk about your awning. Turn your awning out. Turn on some of these lights outside. Awning extend. You do have a power awning. I'll run this awning out and show you how far to run it. As you get to the end, a little flap will come down. Sometimes it doesn't fall if it's getting a little moist. Set this to where that falls down to 90 degrees and you're all set. And to run it back in, simply hit retract. And she runs in rather quickly. Let's run in, let's talk about a few more things on your control panel here. Top left are buttons to check all of your levels. Your battery level, your black tank, your gray tank, freshwater tank, awning extend. These are for options for other slides. Interior light, porch light, scare light. Water pump, again, only turn this on if you're using potable water. And your water heater to turn on. That'll fire it up when the tank is full. Just to the right of the doorway when you walk in is your fire extinguisher. A heat duct. Again, coming down to your fridge. Let's talk about your refrigerator. Turn it on. Right now it's set on auto, which means it's running on gas, and as soon as you plug in, it'll run on electricity. Or if you're dry camping, simply set it on gas. You can change the temperatures in these. Just around the corner from the fridge is your thermostat. That's going to run your air conditioning and your heat. There's your air conditioner. And it'll run fans. Simply set the temperature where you need it. Throughout, you do have the one-touch lighting. We'll go outside and show you how to set this bed up. Here's your microwave. More lighting. Sink, self-explanatory. This glass on your stove makes a great backsplash. Keeps your counters clean. Simply set this to light. Turn on your sparks. When your gas is on, you'll turn on. Left that, your Furrion TV. Sound system with indoor and outdoor speakers. There's the charging station up here with a 12 volt and a couple USBs. Or you have your television hook up and indoor speaker. You also have in your ceiling an air vent. Hand crank open. Turn on here, different levels. Your smoke alarm. And your antenna. Digital antenna. Up. Down. Let's talk about below your fridge. Right here we have an access panel to your fuse box and your breaker box. Looks like you have some 15s in there, 7.5, 40. Great idea to keep some fuses on hand with you when you go camping. Your battery disconnect, as I said, this will turn your power on or off. Speaking of that battery disconnect, you're going to be gone for the day. Right above your battery disconnect is a safety alert carbon monoxide detector. Now that runs off 12 volt, which means it's constantly running off your battery. If you're going to be gone for the day and not plugged in, use the battery disconnect. That's going to shut off your carbon monoxide detector and keep it from running your battery down. That about covers everything on the inside. You do have another 110 here. And in your bathroom is a 110 with GFIs. Also, behind your toilet, your sewage lines, or your water lines, I recommend checking them now and then. You don't want to get in here and find water because it's wiggled loose. Alright. So now, I'm going to show you how to set up your bunk end. Alright, so from the outside you will have a key to these. You simply pull the latch and lower the door. Now, different than most, this is sewed right in, so you don't have to pull the flap over. It's a much better seal than most trailers. Alright, let's go inside and see how to set that bed up. Lower this down for you. First thing you do is inside here will be this bar. Curved on one end, straight on the other. Set that to the side. Get back here and lift this bar up. Lift the bar up, throw your mattress underneath there. Push that right in there. And then connect here. Not sure how well you can see that. I'm going to pull this back down. Let you see the end here. I'm going to hook this camera from the tripod. So in the top here, this little groove. Simply push that in there and push it out. Once it's out, turn this in, push it in there. The second one looks nice and tight. Spread your cushion, your mattress out, and you're all set. Here's your zippers for the side. Now they do make and sell a fan light that will plug in here and connect down here. You can get that for both ends, either bunk. Take note, you do have lots of storage up here as well. Now to put the bed away, you simply reverse the process. You're getting ready to go. You bring your bunks up. Make sure everything is put away securely. While your drawers are closed, you're going to come back in here and retract your slide. After you retract your slide, you put everything away. We're getting ready to leave the campsite now. Pull up front to the dumping station. Make sure you get close enough. Remember, it's on your driver's side rear. So park yourself close enough to the dump station. Grab the sewage hose that comes with your convenience pack. Now, I'd recommend wearing gloves and being sanitary about this. Hook this end in, the other end to the sewage. Pull your black tank. After your black tank is dumped for a little while, feels empty, pull your gray tank. Your gray tank is going to be cleaner water, your sink water, your shower water. That's going to clean your sewage hose out. Once you're done with your sewage hose, you can put it back in this plastic. And I highly recommend storing it in your bumper. Now, whoever owned this previously, put a hinge on this because these do get lost quite often, so that'll help you keep that. Alright, we've got our sewage dumped. You're ready to go home. Again, congratulations on the purchase of your RV. We appreciate your business. We hope that you have a great camping season for many years to come. Happy camping.